Hey everybody! I'm back again with another video. 3 in 1 week. Gotta give the fans what they want. Someone actually commented on my video last night that I should do one every day. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I would have enough to talk about. But if something prompts me and I've done a video that week, I have no problem doing another one in that same week, as you see right here. So, I flipped through the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issues that I got in the mail, and I found a lot of stuff I want to stitch, so I thought I would show you my favorite ones in there. And I also decided to go through all of my previous Flosstube videos and look at the comments, and I jotted down questions people asked me. I've also found that YouTube apparently is not letting me know everyone that's commented, because there were comments in there I had no clue people had even put. So I'm going to answer them on camera. So if any of you are interested in learning more about me and my stitching habits and all of that, and I did do some stitching last night. I stayed up to almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Friday is usually my night to really stay up. Even if I stay up with my husband until like 11, I'll stay up until 2 or 3 getting some stitching done. Oh, I forgot something. You know what though? I'm going to pause this in a minute. I realize you can pause it, and then I'll go get what I was. Okay. So, first off, I am going to move this because I am watching, well, Adele's video. Yeah, it's like watching a movie, folks. It's like an hour and 40 minutes long. While I went through my Flosstube videos looking for questions, I had her on and drinking some coffee, and it's like 9:45 here in the morning, and I have to go somewhere at 11, but so I got time. I was going to clean my house, and I thought, no. I'll clean later, or like Monday before my job, because my job starts in the afternoon. Okay. I'm going to go through my questions first. Now, I actually saw someone had written a really long comment that they were telling me why they unsubscribed to my channel. They unsubscribed because of my cussing. They said they didn't understand because I didn't cuss in some of my other videos, and somehow cussing became cool. So I don't cuss in my videos because I'm trying to be cool. That's actually how I am in real life. Now, I do have respect for people, and I'm very conscious if people in public do not like cussing. I don't cuss around my parents, even though I'm 43 years old. That's a respect thing in my book. I don't do that. I don't cuss around my stepdaughter, even though she's 17 and she says a lot of stuff I'm sure not in our presence, but I don't do it. So I cuss around my husband because he also cusses, and I'll cuss around like my friend Jill and a couple people, but I am very conscious of that. But in my videos, when I pretty much am of the mindset that you can do what you want, I'm not going to say the F word every other word, but yeah, you're going to hear it from time to time. I mean, as you've heard it in many of my videos, because that's the great thing about Flosstube or YouTube in general. If you don't like my videos, there are so many other people, especially for Flosstube. There are so many people doing videos. I guarantee you that there is going to be someone that you love. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. That's okay. Sorry to lose a subscriber, but that's okay too. I understand everyone has a right to watch or not watch. So, okay, first question, now that we're past that. Do you do anything to protect the beads when you roll them into the scroll frame? Nope. I just roll it right up. And I've never had an issue yet. Now, someone did suggest to me, and I might try this, is putting like a piece of craft foam in between when you roll it up. I might try that. Yeah. But no, I've worked all of the Celtic ladies on my first stitch mate that I owned, and they all had beads, and I bead as I go along and never had a problem. So, is In Stitches in Alexandria, Virginia worth the trip? Oh my. Yes. In a nutshell, yes. That store is smallish, but jam-packed, and they have everything. They have stuff that is really, really old. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. The ladies are wonderful. Love that store. Now it's like an hour and 15 minutes from my house, so I don't go there except if there's a lock-in. Yes, it is worth it. Go there if you can. Someone else commented, framing is so expensive. Any advice? There are some pieces actually that I have framed myself. Like, I'm going to try to lift the camera up and show you because it's right here. See that Lizzie Kate one? The Christmas rules? I framed that myself. That's pretty big. There is a company called American Frame, and I'll link them down below. They sell everything that you need to do it. When you buy a frame from them, they supply the foam core, the mat board, everything. Now you have to buy your own pins, like I pinned it. But I watched some tutorials online before YouTube, some blog tutorials. And you just got to take your time and do it. And it was a lot cheaper. I think that only cost me like $50 total to do that, when that probably would have cost probably double that at a needlework store. But I don't do my own framing anymore. I barely have time to stitch. So my thought is, I spend the money on my projects. I spend all the time on my projects. I'm going to spend the money on framing. And as you can see, Hocus Pocus was my only finish this year. So I haven't spent many money on framing this year. But yeah, I'll spend it. I will. But try it yourself. That's the only other way. And there's another way too. Fangirl Stitches, her Flosstube video, she actually stapled her fabric around a canvas, an artist canvas. And boy, that'd be really cheap because those canvases aren't that expensive. And she just hung it right on the wall. Now it's, no mat, no nothing, but it looked really cool. So if I'm ever brave enough, maybe on a really small piece, I'll try that to see if I like it. Because I would hate to ruin a piece, a big piece, That's an idea. I'm going to do that. Hardwick Manor hoops. Where do I get them? They are the best hoop that I've ever tried. They are very, very good quality. Now, my LNS, the Stitching Post in Catonsville, Maryland, they sell them. But I've also gotten them online. I've gotten them on eBay. I've gotten them from Stitcher's Paradise. There are a couple stores, if you just put in Hardwick, and Hardwick has an E at the end, not just ICK. So if you put that in Google, it'll pop up, stores that sell them. Mirabilias. Someone asked, how do I handle the patterns? Do I make a working copy? Nope. Blaspheme! My friend Jill, A Stitch in Time, I know she cringes when she sees me marking on my original patterns. I've always done that. I can't really show you. I'm going to flip it real quick. Like on my August Peridot Fairy. Real quick, you see, I'm marking right on it. Yeah. Marking right on that. I've always done that. I mean, I've cut patterns out of magazines. Now, I love getting PDF patterns. I know a lot of people don't. I love it because there have been many times that I've either started something over because I've not liked the fabric I've stitched it on, or I've messed up and I can just reprint the pattern. So, loving that. Oh, and by the way, a tangent. I have Dropbox for work. And so I decided I moved all of my PDF patterns to there because it is like an online storage place. So if something happens in my computer, I'm not going to lose all my patterns that I have on there because I have quite a bit of PDF ones now. So, oh, and on a Mirabilia, I'll fold up the pattern and I actually cut the key away from it so it's separate. Like I said, I'm going to cover my hand over the pattern this time. Somewhat. But you can see the key? I cut that away from the pattern and put it separate so I can always see it, So I hope I'm not making you sick by constantly moving that. And I always start in the middle on a Mirabilia. That way I know I'm not off on counting that. Yeah. And I did get some stitching done on that last night. Or, I'm sorry, this morning. Again, I'm going to move. Whoopsie. I did a little bit. Yeah. People, you have no idea. Oh, Jesus. I messed up the tripod. You have no idea how proud of myself I am for starting a memorabilia again. A big one. It's been years. 3 or 4 years since I've stitched a big memorabilia. And by the way, the new memorabilia came out today. I forget the name of it. It's gorgeous. I'm buying the pattern. I've already ordered it from Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics. This big dress in all these greens. Oh my God. Yeah. Love that. Even if I don't get anything else with it. Yeah. Love that pattern. Okay. Crossed wing linen, where do I buy it? Stitching Bits and Bobs has all of their fabric. And so that's where I have bought all of the ones that I have had. But be prepared to wait because most of the time she doesn't have them in stock. And so they take at least 2 or 3 weeks to get from the dyer. But well worth it. I just have gone to stitching on 32 count linen now. So they only do it on 28. So yeah, I won't be stitching on that anymore. But beautiful fabric. How many projects do I have kitted up and do I do kits? I actually have, I don't have that many kitted up. I'm looking. Maybe 4 or 5? Not that many. Remember, I told you I went through a phase where I sold on my stash. I mean, I had 0. So a couple months ago is when I really started accumulating stuff again. So I don't have very much compared to some people. And do I do kits? No, not really. I have done Lizzie Kate ones though. Like, I really want to stitch her ABCs of Halloween, and that's a kit. And I have that on my wish list on 1, 2, 3 stitch. But really, no. I like to pick my own fabric for stuff, and sometimes even change out threads. So, no, not really. Hand painted mats. Where do they come from? Jill Rensel, and I'll link her down below. Amazing. I love them. It also takes some time to get stuff back from her, but it is so worth it, as you saw on my mermaids in my finishes video. Okay, bobbins. Excuse me. I did bobbinate, and then someone said I could try. I'm so sorry. Someone said I should try stitch bows. You know what's funny? I don't bobbin anything anymore. I'm going to show you. First of all, here is my bag of stuff for August Peridot Fairy. I just have it all right there. And as the color comes up, I pull it out. Like I have some of the threads. I'm going to, again, pan down. See right there? Whoopsie. I just have all the threads right there. I don't bobbin anything. And what I do when I'm done is I will wind, like here's one, I'll show you. I will wind the excess around that. And so far it's worked. That's how I'm doing the Autumn Bird from Satsuma Street. I'm not bobbing anything. It's just my time. I don't want to spend my time bobbinating. Not to mention for Christmas, I asked, because we have a budget that we spend on each other. We spend $500 on each other. My husband saves in a holiday savings account all year. So our Christmas is paid for by that, which is great. That way I'm not, pulling money out of our bank account. So we give each other a wish list, basically. So this year, because, I buy stuff all year long that I want. So it's gotten considerably difficult to give him this huge list of stuff. But this year, and I think the company is called Enchanted something. They're overseas. They will bobbinate the entire collection of DMC and put it in the storage cases. Now, it costs like $240. I don't care. I told him, I said, I'm tired of buying floss every time I want to do a different project. So I'm getting that for Christmas. And I will be showing that in a video. Trust me, because I'm guessing that's going to look awesome. But yeah, I can't wait to get it. So, and I also asked for, I'm just going to ask for stitching stuff. Ask for a 1, 2, 3 gift certificate, a gift certificate from Etsy. Easy, because Because I'm not a clothes person or shoes or purses or... No, stitching is what I buy. Okay. Got off on a tangent there with that one, huh? Okay. Bothy thread kits, do they come with the fabric? The ones that this person was talking about was my Alice in Wonderland that I had stitched 3/4 of and then realized I wasn't going to have enough fabric, and then I cried. They do come with the fabric. Now, if you get it from Bothy Threads, it comes with Ada, which was gorgeous. But if you get it from Pole Stitches, however, it's her fabric. You can get linen or even weave, and man, it's worth it. It's worth it. Do I make up the key myself that is on my whips? No. As I just said, I cut it. I cut it from the pattern. Especially for like the PDF patterns. No, I cut it. At which point did I go from stitching on Ada to even weaving linen? Ooh, that's a good question. My grandmother has the first piece I've ever stitched, which is a refrigerator magnet, and it's still on her refrigerator. I stitched that like in 6th grade. Oh boy, that's hideous. I need to get that from her so I can show you. I did the back stitching first so I would know where to put my stitches. No. That was on Ada. And in the very beginning when I started doing cross stitching, there were no L&S's. It was like a department store. I was getting stuff at like Kmart. So that was all Ada. When I was first married, which was in 1998, there was an L&S like 10 minutes from me, and that has since closed down, but I went there and talked to the lady, and she convinced me to try stitching on even weave. And I don't know, I think it was Joblin, I think. And I started Fairy Moon by Mirabilia. Oh, I said, I can't do this. I can't count this. And then I didn't do it then. I didn't do Fairy Moon for like another 10 years almost after that. But I started bit by bit getting into the even weave. And then when I discovered the stitching post, my L&S, oh man, I was in heaven. I did all the Celtic ladies, and my first big project that I did on even weave was Celtic Summer. And I did that, I think, on Buttermilk Joblin. Oh, there was no turning back then. Just try it. Just take your time. That's all. But then you'll never go back to Ada after that. There's too many beautiful fabrics out there, and Joblin and linen, and yeah. Have I ever done a Haid? Long time ago. Again, back in like 2002 when she first started becoming popular, I was obsessed. I bought a ton of patterns from there. And I even had stitched like just the face of one. I can't. I think as I've gotten older, the wherewithal, my brain, I can't do it. I won't do any of those ever again. Oh, I sold all those patterns a long time ago because they were the paper copies. You couldn't get PDF then. So, no. But I love seeing everybody else's. They're gorgeous. But boy, are they time consuming. And all those colors. Okay, last question. Do I put initials on my finished pieces? No. And you know, I try to think, when I pass, what's going to happen to all my stitching? It makes me sad. Because my sister, I have a sister that is only 11, so that's a huge difference. I'm 43. I don't know if she would want those pieces. Now, my friend Jill, a Stitch in Time, she's 10 years younger than me. Something like that. Maybe I'll just leave them to her. Yeah, I hate to think that they would be like put in a thrift store or thrown away or something, because wow, I could live another 45 years. Something like that. And boy, that's going to be a lot of stitching, right? Yeah. Okay. That was all my questions. And I thank everybody for leaving comments. I didn't realize I had that many comments. A lot of comments on my videos. Feeling the love. Okay, so last night when I stayed up till 2:45 in the morning, I worked on Autumn Bird. And man, I'm loving this. Colors. That's what I got done. I finished the other leg of the tree, and the colors aren't truly accurate because the tree is like, it's not brown. It's like a burgundy pinky color. But yeah, I got some of those little leaves done, and yeah, I'll work more on that tonight probably. Really like that. Love this fantasy dyed fabrics. Love that. And she's on vacation. Yeah, till Monday. God, I'm going to have to be on the horn Monday when she puts fabric back up there. Yeah, I'm going to stop mentioning stuff on my videos because now everybody goes and buys it. And I can't get any now. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the flip through on the cross stitch Halloween. This is the 2013 one. And you see I have my little post-it flags. Okay, so many good projects in these magazines. Holy moly. I could be stitching forever. Now, I usually don't stitch ornaments, but I really like this one. And I think it's, who is this by? Glory Be, I think. Yeah, Glory Be. This one right here. I really like that. And that'd be a quick stitch. So I think I might do that one and then try to, I don't know, either get Vanna to finish it into a box. I could put it on my shelf. Yeah. I think I might do that. Wow, this isn't going to be easy to flip through as I thought. Okay. And then I saw another little ornament by a Prairie Schooler. This little witch. I just like her face. And the pumpkin that says 13 on it. Yeah. Love it. There are some of these though. Oh my God. Oh, here's a big one that I loved. This is from, it's called the Edgar Allan Poe sampler. Who's it by? It says Angela Pullen Atherton. Oh, I love this. Trying not to look at that. Oh, I love how the Nevermore is done in like all those colors. Looks like a candy corn. Yeah, love that one. And then the next one, if I can flip to it. Now, the Primitive Hair Spell Store is in this magazine. And I didn't know that it was in this magazine. And you saw in my video yesterday, I just bought it from her store. Yeah. So I thought that would give you a little chuckle. And then Plum Street, Ghoul Tidings to You. Really like that one. Look at the witch and all the pumpkins and the cats. Yeah, I've yet to stitch something from her. I gotta stitch something. And then the last one from this magazine, Sam Sarah Designs. She's another one that uses really great colors. Look at that one. Halloween candy. It has 0 calories. Yeah. Okay, so that was it for that book. But there's a lot of other ones in here, but just my taste, you know. Trying not to shake the thing. The 2014 book, which this is the cover, as I showed yesterday. Trying to flip quickly. It's not working. Okay, come on. Okay, ooh. Okay, remember I said on that piece of Stephanie's fabric, the Daybreak, I was looking for a piece that was done all in black. I think I may have found it. This is from, who's the author of this? It's called Halloween Blackwork. It's DMC, actually. Huh. But yeah, look at this. Ooh, yeah. I like that. That's a lot of black. That's a pretty big one, but really like that. And then another Primitive Hair one, and she has this in her store, so I'm glad I didn't buy it. Witch's Tea or Witchy Tea. I really like that. Yeah. And then the next one is another ornament, and this one caught my eye. I like all the spiders, and it looks like it uses sparkle thread. This one down here. See that one? I'm trying to. There we go. Yeah. Like that one. Oh, and then, okay, this next one is from Sharon Pope. I love this, but holy backstitch. I don't know if I could handle all this backstitch. It's called Halloween Collage. I'm going to try to hold that. Look at the border. Okay, everything is backstitched. Every single thing you see in this pattern. And that border Serious backstitch. Oh my God. But I love how the 31 is done. And oh yeah, I don't know. I would have to take that bit by bit. Man, boy, is that a lot of backstitch. Oh my God. But I marked it because, hey, now, if you remember in one of my scrapbooking things that I saw, I owned this magazine at one time because I stitched this on one of my steampunk scrapbook pages. I really enjoyed stitching this. And they stitched this on perforated paper too. It was a pretty quick stitch. I had done all the black first and then just filled in with the orange. I think it was Weeks Dye Works carrot or sweet potato. One of those. But yeah, so... And then, this is the last one in this magazine. It's called Things That Go Bump. And I don't know why. It's like, who did it? Elizabeth Spurlock. I really like this one. Yeah, I really like that one. You know me in words. I like words. Okay, let me... All right, the 2015 one. Wow, this is already 26 minutes. Holy crap. Okay. There is a bunch in this one I liked. Why do I have... Thread. Thread is hanging from my sweatshirt sleeve that I am working on for the August Fairy. Okay. The Wizard Owl that's on the front cover. I really like this. I cannot stitch on black. But, yeah. I just love the purples and the blues in it. So, like that one. And someone stitched this, and this is an now that this is, wow, I just realized this is stitched on a sweatshirt. No. But Carpe Noctem. It would be a nice quick ornament though. I like that. That'd be a nice quick stitch. So, yeah. And then here's another ornament. And I think I saw someone who stitched this. Spells. See the one down here? Yeah, I like that. I'm telling you, I was a witch in another life, I think. I'd love to be able to put some spells on people. Or do some spells for myself. Some good ones. You know? I want to do good for the world. Okay, moving on. Happy Halloween. This one is way cute. Look at those owls. Oh my God. The one dressed as a pumpkin. I can't stand it. Two more out of this one. Now this isn't normally my style, but this just caught my eye. He reminded me of the Incredible Hulk. It's called Formidable Frank. I really like that one. It looks 3D. It looks like his hands are coming to grab you. Yeah. Now, a lot of these are stitched on Picture This Plus fabric. I want to like that fabric, people. I see so many of you stitching on it, and it looks great in the pictures. But it's like the pieces I get, I hate them. I don't know the solution to that. There's so many other fabric dyers out there, though. Okay, this is my absolute favorite one in this entire magazine. This is from Hands On Design. It's called Ghost Unseen. Now, this would look really great on an orange fabric. So I need to find a really good orange fabric. Now, I have some Halloween fabrics coming from Sparklies. So maybe, but look at this. Oh my God, I love that. I love that so much. And it's only like 4 different colors. Oh man. I really, really love that. Doesn't it look great on that orange fabric? What fabric did they use? Let's see. Oh, she used Harvest Pumpkin Belfast from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. I actually had a piece of that in Joblin and I didn't really care for it. Okay, maybe I get another piece of that. Huh. See, she used Belfast. It probably looked better. That's a thought. Okay. All right, so that's all for the 2015 one. Now, as I said in my video yesterday, I'm still on the lookout for the 2011 and 2012 one. I actually bid on one on eBay. They're kind of pricey because they're like the older ones. I'll get them. So the last one, 2016. I mean, all of these. I'd be stitching forever. Okay, this is an Ink Circles one. I don't know if I'll ever stitch this, but I really like the tree. I love how it's like Celtic. Yeah, I love that. I've never stitched one of hers either. I love that though. Okay. Is that the next one? Yeah. Ooh, I love this one. And I think someone stitched this. It's called The Key. I really like this fabric. It's probably a picture of this plus. Let's see. Let me flip to it. No! It's Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. Bewitched. Ooh. Might have to order a piece of that. Look at this. All in black. That's another contender for my Daybreak. I think it's Daybreak fabric. Yeah, I really like that. There's that one. And these little flags are proving difficult. Oh, the Halloween black cat that's on the front cover. I like that. I like how you just see like half his face. Yeah, that's just about solidly stitched. But yeah, I really like that. Again, not stitching that on black. No way, no how that's happening. Okay, I skipped one. Oh, yeah. Woo, love this one. Halloween Topography. Oh, my God. You know me in words. Look at that. Yeah. Now, I would probably stitch it on something different than white because you can't hardly see, like, ghost and spooky and some of those words. But, ooh, I love, look at that Halloween, how that's stitched. There's probably some 3/4 stitches in there. Okay, two more. Oh, that again, the Seasons in Chalk. They did a special one for the Halloween issue. Yeah. Like that. One more. Okay, I don't know if I'd ever stitch this, but it's really cool. It's called Potions, Brews, and Spells. It's really big. Look how long that is. Now, see that way at the bottom? That's like black work. I don't know, but I really like it. Yeah. Okay, so that's all of that. Now, I am looking for 2 patterns that are out of print. I have searches done on eBay. I haven't seen them come up because, of course, seeing everybody stitching, I want everything, and everything, not everything. A lot of stuff is out of print that I like. So this is why I've started buying all the things, because it all goes out of print, damn it. Okay, the first one is Prairie Moon's I Will Follow You. I think that's what it's called. Emily C. stitched it, and she had already given away the pattern. I really want that pattern. Abby Bella Stitch is getting ready to stitch it, and I sent her a message. So if anyone has that for sale and you're willing to sell it to me, send me an email, comment on this video. The other one is Good Housewives, or Housewives, Good Housewife, Book of Spells. Again, Emily C. Girlfriend. She is stitching that right now, and I love it. And it's out of print. So again, if anyone, like I said, I have some searches on eBay, but it hasn't come up yet. But if anybody has it and is willing to sell it to me, not at like, you know, my firstborn child price or anything like that. But yeah, shoot me a comment. Let me know. So that's all I have today. And I don't know when my next video will be because I've done 3 this week. But I hope you have a great weekend. Girl on the train, seeing that tonight. So I may come back Monday because who knows how much stitching I'll get done in the next couple days. May come back Monday for a short video. Let you know how the movie was. And I haven't checked the mail yet today. That's not here, so I might have some stuff in there. But okay, so happy stitching and happy stashing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!